I'm Dr. Gail Dubinsky, orthopedic medicine and yoga instructor in Sebastopol, Northern California. Welcome to another installment of Yoga Pearls, where we take basic yoga exercises and break them down with various modifications and variations to suit many, many people, especially people that don't think they can practice yoga. Today is Sufi Grind. So what we do, this can be done either sitting in a chair, which I will be modeling, or you can sit cross-legged on the floor. You can even sit cross-legged on a cushion on the floor. Basically, we are keeping our hips stationary, our sit bones on the chair or the ground or the cushion, while we move our upper body. And this is a wonderful workout for the digestion and all the muscles around the abdomen and the muscles between the ribs. And so what we're going to be doing is we'll start with larger movements and then we'll refine it. So first, just begin just moving your body in a circle over your hips. And I like to inhale as I go forward and exhale as I go back, and this will become more important as we tighten this movement. Okay, let's reverse directions. So this is just sort of a warm-up. This isn't quite the movement we're going for. We're just kind of warming up and being rather free-flowing in this, just making big circles. Okay, now we're going to make it a little more of a Sufi grind where we keep our shoulders facing fairly level, and we're going to be doing kind of a hula hoop motion as if we were doing the hula hoop with our upper chest and shoulders. If you're sitting on the floor, this really is a nice stretch also on the sides and the back of the hips. But in the chair, it's great too. So you can do it when you're in the middle of a project on the computer. You don't even have to get up from your chair, but that's a whole other story, when and whether you should get up. Okay, let's change directions. Inhaling forward. So you're starting to get a little more muscularity in these muscles around the ribs and the sides of the abdomen. But you're still moving your shoulders as if you're doing the hula hoop with your shoulders. Now, the true Sufi grind is really mostly just around the solar plexus. So you're going to inhale to the front and exhale to the back, and now the shoulders stay relatively stationary. So this is really a muscular movement. You're contracting and relaxing alternatively the fronts and the sides of the body. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. And then you can go the other way. Now you do this much longer. When I practice this, I do it a minute to each direction. And one direction is often going to be easier than the other. And if you're sitting on the floor cross-legged, be sure you change the cross of your legs. Don't just always have one foot on top. It makes a big difference, actually, in the hip muscles. So if you're cross-legged, it looks like this. You would be on the floor, most likely, but really squeezing, soaking, contracting, relaxing, alternatively. And then the other direction. And again, it's important to cross the legs alternatively, one foot on top of the other. And one more thing, do not have eaten recently a lot of food. It will not be a happy experience. Namaste. For more of my yoga pearls and other yoga clips, please visit my YouTube site and my website RX Yoga, where you can find clips from my longer featured DVDs RSI, RX Yoga, and Yoga for Gardeners. Namaste.